Hi, so this is the fourth Dev Diary video. I haven't shared anything in the past month or maybe more. I've done a lot of stuff, a lot of changes in False Mirror, so it's been reworked, to be honest. So let's dive in and see what has been changed. First of all, you can see the lobby or the entrance is now way different. It's a kind of a I-shaped building. Also in my back, the back to real life kind of passage is way different now. It feels a lot welcoming, right? And the overall thing looks better, less boring, I guess. And if you remember in the past videos, I said that the project's vision is to become a virtual city, to expand in the form of a visual city. And this was actually the motto to describe this kind of passion. So, and it actually got happened. So I'm really excited to show you this. If you go to the elevator, which is the first thing you would face at the entrance, you see that there isn't those buttons, lots of those buttons anymore, so you can only go to your home or come back to this lobby. I would call it lobby or G. First, you're detected as a guest user. This is kind of an ID scanner, RGB scanner, which scans your ID and identity and knows that you're whoever you are. So let's dive in. So this is text that is me. It's actually placeholders, but the fun thing is this is actually working QR code. So this is a hyperlink to my profile, kind of thing, in the internet. But also the cool thing about this screen is it's fluid, and you can see the pixels on my hand, and it's pretty fun to play with, actually. Anyways, so this is home. This is where I spent a lot of time building it, and as you can see, it's a huge home. It's not a tiny one. And there are three main areas in this home. At the right, there is BodyLab, the center, City, Atlas, and at the left, there's the lounge, where you can chill out or do whatever you want. I haven't designed this place, so as you can see, it's sealed. You cannot go there. So let's ignore that. And here's the BodyLab, where you can actually customize your body. This place is really exciting for me because I've been doing a lot of research on embodiment and how information and how your body actually has a major impact on your perception and actions. And here is actually where you can control that. This is a table where, for now, it's a placeholder. Things are not final, but this is a place that you can see your perception keys, as I described in the last video. These are the kits that you attach to your body, and each of them would be a different post-human ability or post-human kind of thing. And this is the motto here: unleash your inner post-human with these kits. So, as if you remember, this was this green one kit is the laser scanner, where you can scan stuff around you. The gold one is a shrinker, and this one is the OS, kind of your smartphone. Actually, let me use it and play some sort of music. Good. Good. So yeah, this is a place that really enhances the experience, overall experience. Like, I can come here and change my shrink percentage. If I hold this button, I would get small, right? I can change it, and now it gets way smaller. See. Also, I can change the way my hands look. You can see aluminum. I would like to stick with the concrete. But anyways, let's get back to the city atlas. So, a city atlas is the major overhaul of the project now. It's where you can have access to the whole map of the city. So let me dive into the pod. So this is the pod where it teleports you in between spaces. Let me actually rotate my head so I would face the camera. So yeah, this is the map. So if I want to describe what the heck is happening here, at the top there's an address bar where it tells you where you are. So now we're at the root of false mirror. This is a typical back button, and home, which is here. So it tells me to choose your destination at the bottom. This is the overall map. For now, it's too tiny to be called a map of a city, but it would expand, I promise. Don't worry. So for now, there are like just 4 different areas. These are, for now, I would call them districts or areas that contain subspaces, right? With like, if I go to the park here, there are some areas or spaces underneath the park district. And you can see some hashtags here which describes the overall idea behind that space. Like, the park is going to be fun, absurd, playful, where you can dance, movement. It's a pretty physical space, right? Like, you have lots of physical activities, like bodily movements and stuff. And I started to name the spaces that I make, the subspaces that I make. Like, this one is Skyville, the one that you might have seen in all the other Dev Diary videos. Big Toy, which I will break this down in the next video, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about, so there's no time to dig into the Big Toy. These 2 are being developed yet, but like, this is very fun. Like, Lit Forever is like the place that if you miss the sunlight, you can come here and enjoy the sunlight. It's pretty lit, right? It describes. But let's go to the Skyville, actually. So see, the pod around me, it closes, it hugs me, and the walls are kind of mimicking the destination as well. Now I'm there, right? So there's no elevator anymore to move me around the spaces. So now there's this pod which moves me between space-times inside the city. It's kind of my transport, public transport, let me call it, or private actually, because it's connected to inside my home. So yeah, this is the place where I had a lot of fun. This is actually the first space I made in false mirrors. So I'm really in love with it. Lots of memories. Well, let me make this concrete. So if I get back to, so you see, this is pretty straightforward. Like, there is a pod where you can go back to it, and if you want to move into other spaces, come back to the spot, you will press this button to kind of load the atlas. Then again, you have your map here. So, also let me show you this pin here. If you activate it, it will attach to my head, right? So if I move my head around here, it will move the screen. It's kind of fun. So I'm gonna put it back. So the other spaces I don't want to go in. The big toy, as I said in the next video, will be described. Human therapy. This is actually the place that I'm aiming for. Let's get in. For mindful treatment, mental, meditative, chill as fuck spaces. So this kind of describes how this area could be, district could be. So this district for now contains Apple Room, the famous Apple Room, which I described in my first video of Dev Diary. You can confess to this apple, so the apple actually hears you. But this one, Ave Maria, this is an endless stream of Ave Maria to wash it all away. Let me first pause this video, this music. And let's actually dive in. Oops. Of course there are bugs. Bugs are everywhere. So, yep, here's the Ave Maria space. Where is it? It's pretty meditative. It's like just a space that you come in, and there's a choir singing Ave Maria somewhere in the infinity. It's kind of like a black hole kind of thing. Oh, I got a notification, and then it tells me the lyrics of the song that is playing here, which is Ave Maria, Franz Schubert. So these are nothing new. I described them in the past videos, but you get the idea. I mean, this is the space that you can just come over to chill. Some relaxing moments. I'm actually going to go back to home. Right. So, at the other spaces, there is archive and data center. These haven't yet made, but the idea behind them is archive would be the place. It's going to be a fun place because it's actually the storage of the whole universe. So I would put all the stuff, every asset, every piece of object in false mirror inside that huge storage. So you would have access to that. I don't know, it might be fun. So data center actually is where things get practical. I would love this place because it's a place that the spaces inside it, it's actually the district, that spaces inside it are all data driven, based on data. And it could be online data or offline, like offline data sets. So if you connect this to the internet, if this can run to the internet and fetch some data sets from online sources and update the space around you based on the data. So it would be a great extension, like a great reason to come and check this reality. And with these post-human bodies, post-human kits and stuff, you would have a great tool set or toolkit in your body, attached to your body, to experience the data. So yes, that's for it. I guess you get the idea of this place, this city, and the idea that it can grow into any different level. And like, so I haven't said this, I guess, in the dev diary videos, that this project is actually groundwork for a practice-led research. So this means that if I want, so it's actually sustainable. It means whatever thing I make through the time, it would be placed here, so I wouldn't lose the stuff and the continuity of stuff. Secondly, this is let's say, for example, if I want to do some research on I don't know, like futurism of the Middle East, right? To preserve some artifacts of the Middle East, I would start making a new sort of district here. I would call it whatever, I don't know. I don't want to give it a name now, but whatever. And then I put all the spaces inside that like I would make artifacts of the Middle East that are kind of like getting lost or whatever. So as you can see, it's a groundwork for the future research, and that is pretty exciting. And it took a lot of iterations to reach this state. So see what goes in the future with this. So yeah, let's get back to the lobby. As you can see, it forgives that I was actually someone had a room there. Again, it thinks I'm a guest. Pretty disappointing. So yes, I guess we're done for this video. I would post the next video about the big toy space to play through it, and yeah, that's it. Oh, something I forgot. And if you didn't check my articles on Medium about about cognitive science and how I actually learned from this project, I would post the links of the articles in the description of this video, so check them out. That those are actually the stuff that I learned through making this project, and it worth the read, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching.